What's up, Try Me Now? What's up, Shonda V, Kendra Corner? What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Just coming on live, checking on people. Um, we're right now, I'm in my room right now, but we're under a tornado warning here. We're not getting the brunt of it, but because we're on the outskirt, we're under a tornado warning. At this time that I'm speaking until 7:30. Uh, I'm listening out for the wind, but I'm here. My prayers are up for Florida. Please, if you're in the area where this uh, large storm is going to make landfall, don't worry about the landfall. Most of everything comes in on inland. You got to worry about that surge, and also the wind, and also the tornadoes that may spin off into the area. This storm is covering a large area, is going to impact a large area of the Gulf and the East Coast from Georgia, Florida, of course, South Carolina, North Carolina, anything in that area, probably parts of Mississippi. So prayers up for definitely Florida, East Coast, Gulf part of Florida, Big Bend area. Prayers up for Florida. All them friends in Florida, y'all hunker down, get what you need. If you don't have it, this is not the time to go out and try to get it. This is hunkering down time. Landfall supposed to be any time between 8 and whatever time 11. So what you don't have now, unless you right near someplace that got it, like gas up your vehicles. Make sure you got a full tank of gas. Make sure you got your batteries. Um, whatever you can, secure, hunker down for the night, and just be safe out there. We Some of us are veterans of hurricanes, knowing how to prepare. Some of us, but don't ever take it for granted because you one was okay. You never know. We knew what happened to. We know what happened to. What was it? Years and years ago, what happened in New Orleans? You know, Category 3 is nothing to make to put you to ignore. Category 1 is probably, not too bad, but like anything, we know the water is hot, like I said before, and this storm could pick up intensity just miles off the coast as it comes in. That's what happened to Katrina. Katrina was coming as a 1 and 2, and the closer it got to the coast, it picked up until Category 3, maybe 4 or higher. So you do want not to take it for granted, not to say be afraid, but be aware, right? Be aware. Don't take it for granted. Every storm is different, and you just don't know. We had tornado warnings here in Virginia too. Okay, Tracy. Welcome in everybody. Get your mama, Chris underscore 10, Cynthia, Kendra Kona, welcome. Ian, Black Coffee, Lois Williams, I'm here for it 74, Sharon Ross, Latina Cruz, Teresa Martin. What's going on? Prayers up. Everybody got their prayers up. Get your mama. Sabrina, prayers up. Hey, Justice in chat. Miss Courtney, how you doing? Dripping and Melon. Snipes, there you go. How you doing? Um, Dre Queen, how are you? Shonda V, try me now. What's going on? Um, Kendra's calling again. Yeah, welcome and hit the like button, guys. Just coming in, like I said. Just checking in, guys. And we're gonna ride this one through. Keep your ears open. Um, you know, I heard Try Me Now on her live earlier telling everybody, make sure you have your water together. Make sure you take something wherever you're going to secure. If you have to take cover, have that stuff in the area because you don't know if you might be there for a while, right? So put some water in the area where you're going to take cover. Make sure you may make some crackers or something. That's what we do around here. Have some light sources. Make sure your phone. I got my tablet charging. I have my battery pack charging. I have my cell phone charging. So I have everything on charge right now. I got my computer charging. So I have all my everything charging right now, ready to go, and my backup charger as well. So just make sure you have everything there. Uh, Stay safe, everyone in the past. Thank you. Got you 105. It better turn green. Don't worry about it. Try me now. Uh, Hello, love self one. How are you, Tracy? Somebody I saw this now. Did I miss somebody? Got 105 Tracy, Black Coffee, Getting Your Mama, Kendra Kona, Lois. Virtuous Woman, hello, Justin Chad. Read about the Hurricane Helena back in 1958. Yeah, that was a bad one. This is Helena, right? The other one was Helen. Yeah, Helen was a hell of a hurricane as well. And Helena. So we got Helena today, right? So yeah, but this one's supposed to bring a big surge as well. So the surge, we're talking about water that can come inland. Y'all know Charleston flood on a dime. Y'all know we flood. Downtown Charleston flood. You cry and it's going to flood. That's how bad Charleston is. You cry, enough people cry some tears, it's going to flood. And right now, as I was moving through the road, it was flooding. I think we got another warning. They did spot a tornado or a tornado producing cloud um, about at near Charlestown Landing, which is in the West Ashley area. So if you're familiar with West Ashley, Charlestown Landing, you know that's near Orange Grove Road, 61 and 7, I believe. So that's Charlestown Landing, um, Old Town Road area, I believe. That's where the tornado. That's about maybe 15 minutes from where, about 15 minutes from where I'm at right now. So that's about 15 minutes out by car. So that's where the tornado clouds were seen. Clouds able to produce tornadoes. Good evening, Maisha, Warren G, Vicky Gail Harris. So I know a lot of us, some of you guys are in Georgia as well, and I know a lot of people that on this app are from Florida, and this sector are from Florida as well. So prayers with you guys as well. So how y'all doing today? I know I'm late. I've been bouncing around today, getting some things done, and I finally came on, and I uh, I saw Try Me Now and just listening for a while. I was going to come back on last night, y'all. Hey, Cynthia, I was going to come back on last night, but I was just tired, so I said I'll just wait. So y'all saw the title, and I know Try Me Now, mention it, and just to, bit of content here, past the time right now. Try Me Now mentioned it earlier. What an inspiration. I am an inspiration. I really inspired this young lady to go out and have dinner by herself. I say that because y'all know the past few videos I've been making. Of course, when I review food, and most content creators that go out and do food reviews, they normally by themselves. Either they have a cameraman, but they normally eat by themselves. Darius Cook goes out by himself, and he sets his camera up as well. And sometimes he goes out with friends and whatever. But mainly, most of the people that do food review, you see them by themselves. Um, but even if I'm not doing a food review, I can go out to dinner by myself. Justin, did your dad like the dessert? No, I didn't take him that. I am going to go and get him one. I can bring it right home, but I did not take him any of the cornbread. But I am going to get him one so he can try it. But thank you for asking. Um, so, because I think a while back they were laughing at me for going out to dinner by myself, saying I don't have any friends, and why do I go to dinner by myself, and who goes to dinner by themselves, and get back from the table, and all that craziness. But see, I'm comfortable when I go out. I'm able to go out by myself and eat dinner, and as well as go out with friends and eat. I don't have to have the company of anybody to enjoy me. See, that's a difference. I am comfortable enough to sit and enjoy me at dinner, as well as probably enjoying a guest as well. See, that's the difference. Being able to like yourself and be able to be around yourself and have the confidence and the ability to go out and just sit at our table and have a drink and have some dinner or lunch or coffee, you know. So that's what you can do. I hear some people, oh, I can't never do that. It's not a bad idea sometimes. Spend some time with you. Just like they said they would never get in a Airbnb in the chat agree, but do we have now? The lady over there inspired, getting an Airbnb, want a mansion. Now they want a big mansion. They want a big mansion. They want a mansion they can ask everybody for $1,000 so they can have private rooms. Good luck with a mansion in California. Yep. So yeah, but inspirational. We're inspiring you guys out there to do things that you thought you would never like or could do, things that you laugh at other people for doing, and now you want to do it. Going out to eat. I think even trying to do a little bit of food review, but you got to get at. You see, when you're doing a review, because you even tried to taste the food and tell people what the food tastes like. But in order to be a successful person that can do food reviews, you gotta have a palate. You gotta know what you're tasting. In order to speak about food, thank you, Try Me Now, 5 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the badge and thank you so much for your support. In order to be able to talk about food, you gotta know food. You gotta like food. You gotta like it. And you gotta have a palate and you gotta be able to want to try different things, experience food. And that's how you can give a good food review. You want to taste it. You want to know what you're eating, what's in it. And, you know, that's what I do. I love food. I love to eat, of course. And, but I saw all that coming. And I saw all that tell me, now you want to do, seem like you were trying to, but let me give you a little bit of, just help you out a little bit, Dodo. First thing we have to learn how to do is how to hold a fork and knife and how to use the proper knife when cutting. Now, what you had last night was called a bruschetta, right? And on that, the bread is normally hard, right? The crust is a very crusty, hard bread. And it's normally made like that. I read somebody in chat say they normally, yes, they do. When you order bruschetta, a tomato bruschetta, the cheese will also be there. You can have feta, mozzarella, or just Parmesan cheese, right? And tomato, basil, all that good stuff. And some people can spread it, but normally when it's served in an Italian restaurant, and I've been in many Italian restaurants, sometimes it's served just the way it was prepared for you. You don't have to, and it's a pretty good dish. And also, so yeah, you had a bruschetta. The bread maybe is sat too long, but normally the bread is toasty. And then you had like tomatoes on there as well, I believe. And so yeah, all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, I watched you last night. Please, please, I don't know at 28 how you do not know how to hold a fork to cut or a knife to cut your food. I don't understand that. I don't know how my phone is crazy, so they don't know any better. Don't exactly as my children have so many videos of eating out and trying new things, says Shonda V. But this is somebody that did not. Hey, Miss Virgo 911, Ms. I looked and I'm like, this young lady don't know how to hold a fork, nor does she know how to use a knife, nor a proper knife. And I'm looking like, oh, I know we spoke about. I'm like, how? How? And just the idea of you putting the napkin in your lap. Yep, you can put the napkin in your lap, but you're supposed to pick it up and put it to your mouth and wipe your mouth with it. Not use your hand. Not one time did you pick up that napkin and wipe your mouth. What did you do? You put your hand. What is this thing of putting food in your mouth and having to hold it in while you eat? I don't understand that. Help me understand. When you put food in your mouth, why do you have to put your hand over your mouth to hold the food in? What is that? Several times her hand went over her mouth to push the food in. I don't understand. I don't understand how the whole entire family do not know how to use utensils. Hello, Yolanda Wright. Hey, good times. What's going on? Cynthia, Victoria Jones. Chris, definitely teachable moment for them over there. Shake my head. Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm just happy to see getting out and enjoying. You know what? That is good that she's getting out. But I'll make content on it, right? Because this is the same person that laughed at me going out and eating by myself and sitting down at the table and enjoying my food, my drink, and my dessert. This is the same person. So, yes, she's content. It's nice to see her get out. But, but I just don't see. So, you have people in the audience that don't know better that sit there and encourage such foolishness. And I can never eat out by myself. I can never go. And this is that. I'm like, look at these nuts and this audience. It's like, oh my God. Have they ever been anywhere? Have they ever been exposed? Y'all got to be family because y'all could have never been exposed to anything. Um, I'm like, when is she gonna use and the way she speaks to the waiter and the way I'm ready. Let me explain something to you. Once they bring the check or you ask for the check politely, I'll have a check. I'll have the check now, please. You put your card in the check inside the book. You put it to the side of the table. They will come and get it. You don't have to yell across the room because you're ready to go. Put your card in the book, in the little check, in the little, and then place it on the side of the table. They will come and get it. You don't have to chase them down. They will bring the check. They will come and get it. Okay? We don't have to yell across the room for them to come and get it. All right? Mm, mm. Embarrassed sometimes. I'm flabbergasted sometimes. I see it now. It's seriously from physically and mentally. In my opinion, the restaurant was within walking distance. I don't know. I don't know. She did a day with John. She's a copycat. Yep, they see the content is there, and that's good. But don't come out and then wait a minute. I remember, and I'm just going back over because I just need the content today. A while back, you were calling me Triple K titties. I remember when you first started wanting to joke. You were calling me Triple K breastises, and I'm just wondering. I have some very large boobs, but I'm trying to understand. See, as I get older, gravity kind of pull down a little bit, right? You're 28 and your shit is rubbing on your knees. I don't understand. When you were sitting here calling me triple K breasts, did you ever see your breasts? I'm not sure if you're bigger than me. Mine might be a little bit lower, but I'm pretty sure you're bigger than me. Okay? I'm pretty sure mine's low, but I'm pretty sure you're much bigger than me. Why would you be out there teasing somebody about, oh, because y'all do that? I forgot, y'all tease people about their eyes and their teeth and their body and their shape, and y'all be going through some things. Okay? I don't understand that. You tease people about their eyes. You tease people about their teeth. You tease people about their body shape and the size of their breasts. And going to a restaurant and eating and getting a mansion. And look at y'all. Them eyes ain't developed or something very, very deranged, looking almost like swollen black eyed peas. Oh, my Lord. MI 474. My Lord, you come up and sing. You come some tap the screen 2 times for the light. Uh, Here is hers is large too, Kendra. Just as large as mine. And if not larger. But she is young. Them things gotta be hurting her back. Ain't no way you're young. Well, you're big them in the back too, but my God, them things, girl, you better my breast got larger as once I started to settle down a little bit and wasn't running and ramping and eating. But man, at 28, nope, my breasts just was not that big. No, ma'am. When I started gaining weight, my breasts just started to grow. But I'm gonna tell you what, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt. Ain't no way in hell that don't hurt. Girl, your shit on your knees. I'm 60. Man, hey Trutcher, don't be. And I'm only saying this because you brought it to my attention, and I'm thinking, I dare you to come out here and to tease someone about their breast sizes when you were sitting there with quadruple K's. What made you think that was okay? Hmm? What made you think it was okay? Mm-mm-mm. She ain't even had kids yet. She better be careful. You must be didn't see me or Maisha. Hey, Shonda V. Shonda V says, hey, Maisha, you must be see me earlier. You must didn't see me earlier. Hey, Francie Free and Tan. Free Tan, how are you? Tilo. So yeah, I'm just coming out talking about because I'm like, it's so funny, but I'm an inspiration. I'm glad you're getting out and enjoying yourself. It's about time. That's a start. But we must practice holding utensils. We don't want to go out not knowing how to cut meat, salad, and how to pick up a bruschetta. We don't want to sit there. We want to know how to eat a lasagna, right? Now, the next time you're eating lasagna, use your spoon and a fork, right? All right. You don't have to have the food coming out of your mouth. I don't know where it comes from, where we're pushing the food in our mouth when we take a bite. What is that? That does not look cute. I don't understand where that's supposed to be cute. When we put food in our mouth, we put our hand over our lips. And what are we doing? Holding the food in. We have to hold the food in our mouth while we chew. Is that what we're doing? I'm trying to understand what is that. Can anybody tell me what that is? Can anybody tell me what's going on when you take a bite of food and you press it in your mouth? What is that about? And you hold your hand over your mouth while you're eating. So can somebody help me with that? Is that something I practice? What is that? What is that about? You have a napkin on your lap. Okay? Gently pick up the napkin and wipe your mouth and lay it back across your lap. Baby teeth syndrome. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. I'm like, what is she doing? Why is she doing that? It's nothing cute about that. Put the food in your mouth, put the fork down and chew. Make sure you don't put so much in the mouth that you cannot close the mouth up and chew without the food falling back out. But no, I've seen I've seen the lady over there do it too. Hey, baby girl, 2 month Justice React. Thank you so much, Barbie girl. Putting too much food in her mouth at the one time. Probably that's what it is. Because I don't understand where that. But I saw the mother do the same thing as well. The food, but the mother doesn't put her hand. The food just falls out. She doesn't care. It just falls out between her teeth and onto the floor. Her mom just eats with it open, and the food just comes on out. Um, Abundantly says, "Hey, you doing?" Abundantly breast is in the house. She acting like she's covering her mouth, but people only does that if they are talking about eating, talking and eating. The weird thing is she did it all the time, even when she wasn't talking. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Like, is that it? That does don't say that. My 3-year-old granddaughter has a pocketbook just like that. Says Loretta Rivers. It's called being a glutton greedy. Says Dre Queen. I didn't know what it was. Hey Mark, welcome in. Hey y'all, hi Justin. The big girl that says her hey y'all and eats large amount with her husband does that. I think she's trying to mimic her. Is that what? Oh yeah, you talking about the girl? Yeah, Miss Jones or something, whatever her name is. Yeah, she does that. That's where I've seen it done before. What is going on? Is it eating too fast? Not enough food in the mouth? Why are y'all doing that? Okay, Bobby, do that. Put each teeth to Bobby. Do that. Do that. Put your do Bobby babies do that, but you have to teach them how to slow down. That's why she took the rest of her food. She didn't know how to conduct herself. I noticed that one man. Sometimes she'll put the phone where you couldn't see her eat. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It was just funny. I would definitely turn on some YouTube and probably watch me and practice some etiquette, using your napkin and not your hands. Um Actually, finding the proper utensils to cut your meat with and how to hold a fork properly. There is no way at 28 should you be holding a fork like a toddler. There is no way should you be holding a fork like a toddler that has not been trained by their parent how to use a fork. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Before you go back out in somebody's restaurant again, you and your family sit down and practice holding utensils. Okay, you must. You must practice holding a fork properly, how to properly cut a piece of meat, how to properly place food in your mouth and chew. We cannot keep going out like that. If you're going to become a reviewer, learn your food. Don't eat just one thing, lasagna and spaghetti, okay? Don't just eat lasagna and spaghetti, okay? If you're going to go out and just eat lasagna and spaghetti, you might as well just sit at home. Good times, a lot of people do that weird shit, mimicking people, says Kendra Kona. She looks uncomfortable. I only watched a few minutes, but her vision is poor, so maybe she could not see the food. Maybe you think she thought she got it somewhere else and tried to hold it in? I don't know, Hachi. Hey, welcome in, Hachi. You are definitely an inspiration, says Barbie girl. So I don't know. But see, when you laugh, see, y'all have laughed at me on so many occasions, but it looked like everything that I have. One moment, guys. I'm back, guys. Um, she's out now with John. So I think it's okay for people to be inspired and do different things. I don't mind that, but don't laugh at me when I'm doing it. And then laugh at everybody from what they're doing from the mansion to staying in an Airbnb. Because no matter what you think it is, you're going to be staying with different people, strangers. Because I believe you said you don't know how a bunch of strangers can stay in one place. And now you're about to stay with some strangers in a mansion. No matter if you got your own room or not, you're in a mansion with strangers. The same thing that you said you would not do. But again, inspired. Inspired to go get a scooter, inspired to go get a handicap plaque, inspired to use a cane when necessary, inspired, just an inspiration. Inspired. Y'all listening and learning. I'm glad you're listening and learning. You're listening and you're learning. Hey Hachi, how you doing? Says Niger Coffee. How are you? Forgot the food. What about the menu? The menu. The menu. They know they want to eat a lasagna or spaghetti. The hell with that menu. And what about Googling the people and showing the picture of the people to drink? If you didn't see that damn drink on that menu, they ain't there. I mean, they can make it for you. If you ask them, like, certain drinks are not on the menu, cocktail drinks, like, you may not find, but you can ask the bartender if they have one. So when you go out, if you want a certain drink that you do not see on the menu, you can ask the waiter, does the if the bartender makes drinks to order, and sometimes they do, and it'll be a little bit pricier, but they'll make a drink to order if they know how to make it. Like when I went out the other day, and they did not have old fashioned on the menu. Um, but the bartender, they do make drinks that are not on the menu. You just have to ask, and it'll cost you a little bit more. May cost you a couple dollars more than what they have on the menu, but they can make a drinks off the menu. She was so excited about that kitty restaurant with wagons and flowers. Hey, Loretta Rivers. I thought it was like, I was looking like, is this a kiddie's restaurant? It's, I was thinking like it was some type of kids restaurant because the little chair. I've never seen it. Nurse Karen is a fake page. Says, try me now. Oh wow, Nurse Karen, why are you always trolling? Uh, 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 okay, you gotta go because I don't need you. Nurse Karen is in the building. Hey, Justice, hope you're having a good day. You too, beautifully here. I'm having a good day. Just weathering, trying to get past this storm here. I know you where you are. How are you doing? It's the question. How are you guys doing over there in Georgia? That you guys may be in the line of it too. I came about when the fake when the fake monkey. Nurse Karen came about with the funky monkey situation, and she pretended to be fake Nurse Karen. Yeah, it's been raining all day. Yeah, it's been raining all day here too. We get some heavy rain, some heavy downpours. We're not in the wind yet, but we do have the tornado warnings a few minutes ago. I think she was at Chili's. When was this? Not last night. She was at an Italian restaurant last night. Hey, Sharita. And it's funny that they're now just going out and recognizing restaurants are right in the area. So something tell me, if y'all lived there for that many years and don't know your town, where are you guys going? Because apparently you guys do not know your area. You're excited about seeing the restaurants in your area. So do you guys ever go out? Because if you got such a beautiful town in a beautiful city, you would know your area by now. You guys have been in the same place for 13 years. Now, I knew no new restaurants come about, but you act like y'all never been in any restaurants before. I think the very first time y'all been in a restaurant together was that day you guys went out to that, what was it, a year or so ago, when you guys went to that hibachi restaurant. And I think y'all found out your cousin was working there. You guys didn't know how to tip. I think that was the very first time you guys went to a restaurant. I also say that because when your mom sat at the desk at a dirty table, I don't think you guys really have eaten out before. And I think this year and maybe the year 2022, 2023 was y'all first experience at a restaurant. They don't. Okay, that's why they don't know anything. I believe so. Who the heck are you, Nurse Karen? And who the fuck is Versi? Wait a minute. Who's that? What's going on? What am I missing? The DoorDash all time ways they don't know anything. I was really say believe the restaurant was within walking distance for not far from her subdivision. Yeah, she said I thought she was going to walk, but then she decided to take a Uber. Right, Justice. That was weird. Told y'all they're aliens. Hey, beautifully healed says get your mama today, Justice. I don't bother anyone. Try me now. Leave me be. Try me now. Nurse Karen has been around for a while. She has been that's the name they over there used to call a subscriber. Nurse Karen is a troll. Okay, but over here she hadn't been too bad. Try me now. She hadn't been too bad over here. I'm not sure if there's another Nurse Karen, but this Nurse Karen came about a day after we talked about Funky Monkey Bailey, and she's been pretty consistent and not too bad. I'm not sure if there's two Nurse Karen, but this one came about. I'm here for you. What? No, she's not trying to control my page to us. Nope, she's not trying to control my page. She's just not no. She's just questioning who you are, and she's not familiar with you, and she thinks you belong to somebody. Trust me, just I'll have to give you the scoop on Nurse Karen. Okay, hey Portia. Um, well, right now, Nurse Karen. Uh, like I said, I don't know anything other than you coming about. Uh, when when Funky Monkey Belly. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. If you ever, I don't think you've ever done anything over here that I'm aware of. But if you ever spoke about my children, which I don't think you have, but we'll see what's going on. But you're welcome. Right now, you're welcome because I don't know if there's two. I can understand try me now's concern, but since you've been over here, I haven't had anything or seen anything as where make me concerned. But I'll see what Try Me Now has to say. But as far as I know, um, I haven't seen you do anything that has been concerning to me as of yet. So, like I said, you're welcome. You've been fun over here and making fun and laughing. So, if you've been a troll before, and that's okay. Everybody know how I go. Everybody know I'm talking, and everybody know how I roll, and I listen to it all. And trust me, I run my own page. People give me advice, and they're welcome to, and I hear you as well. Nobody's trying to tell me who I can speak to, and who I can't speak to. They're just concerned. Okay, you're welcome over here. They're just concerned about it. As a content creator, I know exactly what she's doing by calling government names. And oh, she's calling government names. She haven't done that here on my chat. Have she called government names in my chat? I haven't seen her do that yet. Try me now. If she has, it got by me. I haven't seen her call anybody government name in my chat yet. Let me see. I haven't seen that yet. Uh, I haven't seen her done that yet. I haven't seen Nurse Karen call as of now. I haven't seen Nurse Karen call anybody name out in the chat since she's been over here. Bumper carry full storm surge water or 220 feet. Bump to a category 4. Right now, category 4, hold up. That storm, hold up, guys. That storm is only a couple hours out, maybe. Hold up. Let me see what's going on, guys. Hold tight, guys. Hold tight, hold tight. Let me check what's going on right quick because that is concerning. That storm is right off the coast. And if we got category 4, we're going to have to truly pray for Florida and other surrounding areas, guys. Hold tight. Hold tight, hold tight. Y'all know I like to follow certain things, so give me a chance to see what's going on here. Um, yeah, it looks like it's bad. Going to be bad for Florida, y'all. Give me one chance here to see what's going on. Give me an opportunity. I want to see from what's going on because this is concerning. Because if we're coming in at a category 4, we're looking at Katrina. But Katrina was a little different because New Orleans, if you're from there, is like a basin. Everything goes in. like a basin. But let's see what's going on. Um, okay. Hurricane Helena making landfall, Category 4. Okay, we got going on here. Give me 1 minute. Um, all right, hurricane strength to Category 4. 11 minutes ago, we got a Category 4 hurricane on the coast, off the coast. Hurricane Helena strengthened to a Category 4 hours ahead of the expected landfall on Florida northwest coast Thursday night, as forecasters warned that this enormous system could create a nightmare storm surge and bring dangerous winds. Helena has strengthened into a Category 3 storm earlier Thursday, prompting hurricane and flash flood warnings extended far beyond the coast up into the northern Georgia and western North Carolina. Okay, so we're talking Georgia and North Carolina. Strong winds already outpowered to 320,000 homes and businesses in Florida, according to the tracking site. The governor of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas and Virginia have declared states of emergencies. The hurricane was about 110 miles west of Tampa and had sustained wind of 130. Sustained wind. We're talking sustained wind of 130 miles per hour, guys. Please pray for okay, but she's definitely a troll. Okay. Please pray for the state of Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia. Um, we're talking about a 20 feet surge. Um, are we talking about populated areas, guys? Are we talking about populated areas? Is that anybody familiar with Florida? And is that area very popular? Because sometimes the storms will go into areas where there's very low population. Is anybody familiar with that area where the storm is going to make landfall? Um, this is a very serious storm. Um, this is nothing to joke about. This is a Category 4 hurricane with potential landfall. And it can only get stronger as it comes in. If nothing shares it, if there's nothing in the way of sharing the storm, we can get into a Category 5 hurricane, I believe. And that's 200 miles per mile. Category 5 hurricane. Category 5 hurricane. Category 5. Category 5 hurricane. Only 4 hurricanes that have made landfall in the mainland U.S. at Category 5 intensity. The most recent hurricane to do that was in the Florida Panhandles when Michael came through. Michael was a Category 5 hurricane. Um, Michael, Atlanta this week, but I'm in Atlanta this week traveling for my job. It's heavy rain here so far. Rita's there where our cousin Nick. Rita, is this where our cousin Nikki is? I heard a weather report say Sarasota, Florida may get very bad storm. Why am I saying that? Sarah, Florida, and that's where, uh, I think that's where, Treese is. Sarasota, Florida. I have family in Miami. Haven't heard from them since 3 p.m. They are stocked and prepared. They have been through this several times. Hate they're going through this one again. Praying for all. Yes, Nigel Coffey. We have all been veterans. Some of us been veterans through the storms before, but it's never ever a moment where you just go. You just have to pray your way through it if you're not out of that area yet. Sarasota always get bad weather, says Bobby Girl. Um, my son and his family is in Tampa. Prayers for Victoria family in Tampa. Anybody has family in Florida right now? Our prayers are up for everybody. Yes, category 4, sending positive vibe to all, says Jessamy Douglas. There's a lot of business closing in Georgia, and that doesn't usually happen, so I know it's going to be bad. You guys, let me see what the potential for Florida is. Let me see here. Why is my phone? Why is this acting like this? Let me see. Let's see. Hurricane impact for Georgia. Okay, what we looking at for Georgia? Hurricane Helena update: storm intensified to category 3, 4. 4 right now. 3 is that make landfall. Savannah is still reeling from the effect of Tropical Storm Debbie. Um, Georgia already feeling the impact of Hurricane Helena. So we're looking at it coming up through Florida, up into the Gulf, strengthening and coming straight across Atlanta. And with the size of this storm, it's going to impact. Is the eye is going to travel through across Atlanta in the mid, and the end, because the storm is a large storm. As it comes on land, the wind field will be covering Florida, Georgia, parts of Alabama. Okay. Um. The city has closed nearly 20 roads so far in Savannah, Georgia. Closing in Savannah. So if you're in Georgia right now at 6:40 p.m., Savannah is closing roads. They've already closed Victoria Drive, Cedar Street. So a number of road closing in um in Savannah. Sustained wind at 190, 130 miles an hour, y'all. That that's some heavy wind. Um, we're looking at coming through Tallahassee, Tampa, Tallahassee, Mobile, Alabama, Little Rock, Arkansas, Nashville, Louisville, Nashville, Charlotte, and Charleston. This storm is wide as it is, and so we're coming through. Um, you're going to feel tropical force winds as well. Um, in my opinion, for real, yes, these trees are tumbling down everywhere. Oh wow! In my opinion, for real, yes, these trees are tumbling down everywhere. While in my opinion, I live in Savannah, so BW, be careful in Savannah. Because this is where they have a lot of road closing in Savannah. They've closed Chatham Parkway, Memorial 116, Thackeray, Abercon, Carver, Bow Street, Bow at 37th, Telfair, Ogeechee Road, Powson, Whitaker, 69th, Burbank, White Bluff Road, Louisville and Lathrop, Montgomery, Magazine, Jefferson at 39th. So a lot of road closing in Savannah, Georgia. Be careful out there, BW. Um, so a lot. This storm is wide, guys. It's going to be a night. So hopefully you guys keep your stuff. Keep your stuff charging as long as you can. If you lose power, just make sure you have everything charged up, like Try Me Now said. And as I stated as well, make sure you're charging everything right now. Make sure you have all your cell phones. I know some people got multiple cell phones. Charge up your cell phone. If you don't have any ice, if you got a refrigerator, cover up with a blanket. If power loses, some of you guys know the old tricks. Take a blanket and cover up the freezer. Drop a blanket over the freezer. If you lose power, it'll keep. I don't know what the installation does. That's something we did. Is we cover the freezer. We cover the freezer with a blanket. Do not put your generator in your house or your garage. Do not put that generator in your garage or in your house. That generator must be outside. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Do not put a generator in your house. Do not put the car and turn the gas. Do not put the car in your garage and turn the car on just to hear the news. That's carbon monoxide. So if you have a car inside your garage, do not turn that car on to go outside and try to listen to the news while you're in the garage. Do not put a generator in your house. Be careful with candles and kerosene lamps. Um, watch for water and wind driven rain and water. Cynthia, some of us don't know what to do when this type of weather. We are not used to this in Georgia, says Kendra Corner. Kendra, I'm not sure what part of Georgia you're in. Just hunker down. Do you have? I'm not sure the impact you're going to have. Stay away from windows. If you have to take cover in the room furthest from the window, preferably a bathroom or a closet, um, and just take cover there. Um, Something without window and something like in the middle of the house or in a basement. I know Georgia don't have basements. Some people may have a basement, but you want to go to the lower level of the house. The lowest level of the house and away from the windows. I'm not near water. Okay, that's good. The lowest level of the house and away from the windows. Center of the house is possible with a room with no windows. Down, if you have to get in the bathtub, get in the bathtub. Turn your weather radio on and just listen for updates. That's all the major roads in Savannah. That's all the major roads in Savannah. Wow. Wow, they all closed then. They said those roads are being closed. Prayer for everyone in the time of the storm. I know Get Your Mama, you guys went through that a few weeks ago with I forgot what storm was that. We dealt with Debbie. What did y'all deal with? Get Your Mama. Please not put generators inside the house, please. Did you say Montgomery? Yeah, I did bad and bougie. I did say Montgomery Road. I believe I did say Montgomery Road. Let's see. I did say Montgomery Road. Yeah. Montgomery at 52nd, Magazine, Freely to Cornwall. These are all the roads that are closing. And expect more closure on Friday. But these are the roads that are closed now, and you can expect more closure on Friday. And this is in Savannah. Let's go. Let's check on anything else, guys. Airport closing. Let's see. Flight canceled due to Hurricane Helena. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, all flights. Hurricane Helene. I said Helena. Hurricane Helene has prompted an array of weather alerts from airlines to cruises. As of right now, when's the last? This is about 2 hours ago. Okay, 2 hours ago, U.S. Airlines canceled 1,000 flights. Southwest Airline has canceled 201 flights. Most among carriers closely followed by American Airlines and Delta Airlines. Officials have hired dire warnings and urged residents in coastal areas along the hurricane path to evacuate ahead of catastrophic wind and potential deadly storm surge. American Airlines has issued a travel advisory. Um, okay. Flights are being all airports across impacted regions such as Tampa International, Orlando International, and Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale have also put out post X warning travel a potential delay of cancellation. So check your flights. I don't know who's flying tonight, but if you coming, you ain't flying out of Florida. Kendra, if you're unsafe or feel unsafe, please call 311 for open shelters. Okay, Kendra, before it gets too late, if you're not sure, it's not, you still got time. If you don't feel safe by yourself, see where one of the local shelters are located inland. Do not stay where do not go near shelters near water. And you may want to get to a shelter if you feel that you don't want to be there or you don't feel safe there. Yeah, this is I'm being back here where I'm at now in the south. All the lines are above ground, y'all. So our power go out like this. Our power went out twice today already, and so all our powers. Once the wind pick up, I know we're going to go without. I know I'm not going to have power. Now, when I wasn't, I think when when I was in Illinois, I only lost power twice since I've been there over them years. Here, I lose power once or twice a month. So, yeah. Well, if you feel good, stay safe right there. Hunker down where you are because you don't want to start moving. It's dark. You don't know how the water's on the roads now because water on the roadway can look misleading and it could be something that could be dangerous. Okay? Same here, Justice. Yeah, my light go out like crazy. I'm been my aunt has already called me, but I'm watching this live right now. But Kendra, if you gotta go, take care of something with your aunt and come back and watch the replay. I'd rather you go do something make you feel comfortable right now talking with your aunt than watching this live. Um, and you don't have to be near water to be affected. Yeah, Kendra, rain and wind, and I don't want to scare you, but just make sure that you know where you're going to go if you get a hurricane tornado warning. Make sure you got alerts on your phone, guys. Look at your phones if you're in the area. Download a weather channel in your area that can give you alerts on your phone. It will come out. It can pinpoint where the tornado is in your area, in your neighborhood. So if you got a phone, download the weather channel, the local weather channel in your area that gives you alert, and it'll shut everything down. And you'll get the alert on your phone. You'll get it vibrating, and it'll make a noise, letting you know. Okay. No, she's calling about the storm. I'm good, y'all, for real. Okay, Kendra, as long as you know you're good. Um, Kendra just was thinking about how bad our last flooding was here in Pooler. I actually had to dig trenches in my yard for water to drain off. So glad I did not cover them back up. Wow, virtuous woman. Um, my aunt has already called me about I'm watching this live right now. Um, I feel very safe. I've lost many family just minutes away from me. Okay, good. Yes, my flight got canceled. I probably can't fly back out until Saturday. I was scheduled to leave Atlanta tomorrow morning. Oh, Bobby girl, you got stuck there. Okay. You stuck in Atlanta. Kendra, if you are unsafe or feel unsafe, please call 311 for the open shelter. She's okay. The storm we had was Borough Justice has without electricity and internet service for over a week. Lots of damage. I remember Get Your Mama. You were gone for a while. The only thing I worry about is power outage. Yep, we might lose that, but I got my trusty old lantern. I got my tablets. I got my charger finally all charged up, y'all. I had a battery pack for a while, but this is my battery pack. This is my battery pack. This is my battery pack here. So that's ready to go. So That's ready to go. I live up on a hill, virtuous woman. Okay, you're gonna be pretty good. You ain't got to worry about no water coming uphill. Oh, Georgia has plenty of basements. Try me now. I didn't know they have basements, right? You're saying basement like real basements, try me now? Cause they got real basements in Georgia. Y'all. Try me now, so they got basements in Georgia. Do we have basements here? I think we got like lower level, but I don't think they're called basements. Cause we're like below sea level here, so shoot. But she said they have lots of basements. Get your mama say, Burrow, I'll run to my bathtub, says Kendra. Hi, Justin Chad. I'm in Georgia. This rain is something I've never seen. Georgia has basement. Okay, y'all got basements in Georgia. All right. Some home in Georgia do have basements. Where I live right now, the damn closet even has a window. Wow, in my opinion, for real. See? I didn't know that. I like all major that's all major. See, I didn't even know that. Um I didn't even know that. Well, guys, I'm going to go catch up with the news. I'll be back on tonight. If you can, just make sure everything charged. Sometimes we'll help each other, talk each other through the storm. If you're able to, you want to hear a voice and just keep things light, we'll be here. Um, you know, I don't know how long I'll be on, but we can all check on each other throughout the night. If anybody feels like coming on, if I'm not tired, I'll come back on and we can just chit chat. But just make sure your stuff plugged in till you have no power, until whatever. But if you can't use your phone, don't worry about coming on live and watching this live. Reserve your juice on your phone. If you have one item, if you got multiple phones and stuff, uh, charging up, then maybe consider having a phone to come live or come and chat with us. But if you don't, reserve that phone. Reserve that phone. Okay? Okay, reserve that phone. And my prayers with everybody in South Carolina, North Carolina, definitely Florida and Georgia. My prayers are with you guys. For the night, for all of us tonight. We'll make it, God willing. And y'all just be safe up there. And be safe out there, y'all. And just keep your ears to the news and we're gonna be all right. Everybody's lift up in prayer and we're gonna make it. So I'll be back on later tonight just to see how everybody's doing. Um and you guys just be safe out there. This is Justice React, y'all. And I'm out.